But so we opened up the door, and this man was like, "Oh, these old people. You brought us to a senior citizen."
Well, I was about to pull out my AARP.
Do you take these?
You are listening to the Musty Belly Buttons podcast.
Yeah.
Musty Belly Buttons.
Musty Belly Buttons in effect. Take one.
MB Squared up in the house.
Come on now. MB Squared is standing for Musty Belly Buttons. Yes, people, that is the name of this podcast. That is the name.
That is just the name.
But anyway, get used to it.
Today we're talking about the origins of the Musty Belly Button.
THE Urgins.
Oranges. I heard oranges.
No, urgins.
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 You got urges.
We in the South now. This is how people pronounce stuff down here. Urgins.
Oh, Father. Everything is slang.
Everything. Well, okay, so how did it begin? How did Musty Belly Button? Like, who comes up with a name like
only
the Musty Belly Buttons?
Only, Mike and Ty.
I love it. Okay, for putting your name first, but that's fine.
You know I was gonna do it.
That's okay.
I was gonna do it.
Because, in the alphabet, the M comes before T. So I will allow it. I will allow it. I will allow it.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just let you.
Just whatever.
Let you do you.
I'm gonna be me.
Amen.
I'm gonna be me.
How did we meet?
Okay, if we talking about how we met, then we got to go through the backstory. The backstory.
Okay, what's the backstory?
So the backstory is, this is a plug for you, ma'am. This is a plug.
Uh-oh.
So I was going to this church called the Lord's House. Let's start from way back and speed it up. To the Lord's House, I met this dude named Mao, and he introduced me to a lady named Miss Val. Now, I just have to talk about this because this is very interesting. So I knew nothing about this lady named Miss Val, but Mao knew because I used to sing on the worship team. He was like, "Man, you're talented." I was teaching the kids, and I was doing some other stuff, so he got my information to her. So anyways, this happened in like a matter of like a week. So on Sunday, he tells me that he's going to get my information to her. On Tuesday, he tells her about me, and she gives me a call on Tuesday. I guess Monday he tells her or something, but Tuesday she gives me a phone call. And I'm talking to her, and she's like, "Yeah, I want you to be in my show, and Milo told me so much about you." And she sends me these songs to learn to be in the show. Her show is Saturday. I'm sorry, her show is Saturday. That's what it was. Her show was Saturday. I'd never met her. I'm just like, okay, so I'm listening to this music. I'm like, okay, this is from The Color Purple. Okay. I'm like, all right, I could do this. I could do this. So Friday comes. Did we meet Friday? I can't remember if we met that Friday, but I don't think we did. I think we met the day of the show. And so I learned my song. I only learned one of them, but I learned my song. No, I learned 2 songs. Yep, I learned 2 songs, but I only did one in the show. And so I was playing Mr. And so the night of the show, I meet her, and I'm like, "Hey, Miss Val, I heard so much about you." She is the funniest character I think I've ever met in my life. She's so bubbly. She's so great. She's like, if you see Miss Val, she her mannerisms are hilarious. And it's just funny, but she's so small, petite, short, she's short, and she be dressing too, she be dressed, but and she's just great. Miss Val is awesome. So I call her Auntie Val now. But anyway, so that day we meet her, and she's like, "All right, you got your song?" I'm like, "Yeah." She hands me this paper, and she was like, "Baby, I need you to read this." And I'm looking at it, and it's basically narrating this this play. I know nothing about this play. I don't know what we're doing. I just know my little scene in it, and I'm supposed to sing the song, and that's it. And so now, she said, "I need you to read this because I can't see." So the show is starting in 30 minutes, and I'm freaking out because I'm I'm narrating the whole thing. I don't know anything about it. Lights up. Here we go. I'm starting the show off, and I look at the script and I start reading. You know, like I'm narrating the show and I'm like reading it all boastfully and everything, and with vigor. And I'm realizing that she wrote it for her because she was supposed to be saying it. So it was like a few of her favorite things, and it was like her favorite pieces in Broadway, and it was basically like a showcase full of different things. And so I'm reading it and I'm like, this ain't my favorite, so now I'm like clowning and being funny, and the audience is cracking up, and the show's wonderful and it goes over really, really well. The song went great. The cast was awesome. And so after the show, she was like, I want you to be involved. Like, she's like reeling me in. She's like, this dude got some talent, some skill on him. I'm gonna use him. And so we're like, cool. She tells me about the next show she wants to do, and I believe that was The Wiz. I think it was The Wiz. Or no, it was another show. It was Evan Hansen. It was Dear Evan Hansen. Okay. And so anyways, then she does. So I'm with her a couple shows, and so I got used to her Miss Val-isms. Okay. I guess that's the best way to put them. Okay. When you meet Miss Val, if you know Miss Val, she's an interesting ball of feisty, fiery greatness. It's all in one. And so after that, we're at the Wiz. That's the backstory. So we're at the Wiz. I am now her choreographer for the Wiz, and I am teaching dance for the Wiz. And particularly this scene was the poppy scene where we jamming, like we doing it. And I made up like a basic line dance, and so Miss Val is saying that we're gonna have some more people join because we needed some more guys and we didn't have a lot of guys. And she usually flies most of her actors in from like Atlanta and like Delaware, and like she be flying her people. She takes care of her actors. Okay, so if you're ever asked to be a part of the Faith Works drama company, know that you will be getting taken care of. Okay, please believe she is gonna look out for her people.
Faith Works.
What I said?
No,
I said Faith Works.
Amen.
I was about to say I know I ain't get the name wrong, Lord. Law, Miss Val, if you're listening to it, Faith Works drama. Amen. The first time she said that, she said it so fast. She was like, Faith Works drama. I was like, what? Faith Works drama. I was like, but
Musty Belly Buttons.
We are the Musty Belly Buttons. But so yeah, we're doing the Wiz, and that's when I meet this gentleman over here, over yonder.
Well, before we got to that, we went to my sisters and I have two sisters, and we went to this sanctuary, to the
house of praise.
Yeah, hey God. And it was just out of nowhere that she comes and walks up to us. I don't know how or what. I think it was the musician. The musician told her that we sung.
Ah, okay.
I think that's what happened. He told her that we sung, and she comes walking up to us.
Now she's a recruiter, y'all.
Oh God,
she's a recruiter. Okay,
she will go and recruit.
She's talent. Boop,
a
boop.
mouse.
She
oh my God!
I heard you squeak. You squeaked in E flat. Let me come on.
You want to be my show?
Right.
Like, she would go get it, but no. She came and talked to all three of us, and she was like, I want to see what you guys can do." So we exchanged numbers, and she was like, "I got this show coming up. I want you guys to come out." So I brought my little sister with me.
Baby can sing.
Baby can sing. And so I brought her with me, and mind you, I'm just getting off work. So I have my work clothes on, I have my work shoes on. I'm just smell, and I look
like excuses. Man, long story short, they was late. They were late to rehearsal.
I was going to say we were fashionably late.
Well, you weren't fashionably if you was in your work clothes.
We were fashionably late.
What kind of fashion that is?
Yes, we were fashionably late. But no, we showed up, and when I tell you the energy in that place, it was good. Like, it was good vibe. It was good vibe. That's one thing I can say about Miss V. She has great vibes.
She does.
When things,
before the show,
right.
Before the show, vibes is off.
Vibes is up.
Day of the show, you bet to have every armor that you can put on because you don't know what's gonna happen. You might get cut.
You might get cut.
Yeah, you might get cut. Your whole scene.
Your scene is cut.
Just cut.
No.
But y'all came late.
Yeah.
And one thing about me, when I'm a choreographer, when I'm choreographing stuff and I'm teaching dance, I don't like when people to be late. Like, it just bothers me because it's like I done gone through, half of the choreography, and now that you're late, I have to reteach it.
Whatever.
I don't like it.
Whatever. We lived all the way like a whole 45 minutes to an hour late.
I didn't care. I don't want no
away. And so we get there, and when I tell you, like, it's like being thrown into the fire. It was being thrown.
Hello,
into the
jump on in and join us.
Hey, glad y'all here. Ty's over there teaching, and like he was like, yeah, hey, y'all come on over. I was like,
I saw them. She said they were supposed to be here. I was like, come on in and learn. Like, get in here.
Okay. So mind you, I got 2 left feet. I'm tall and I'm lanky, and I don't just dance.
Lanky, Lanky and lanky.
Hello. So I said what I said.
Like I
said what I said.
Okay. But what you said was the truth.
But no, so the man was aggressive and coming to get us. Like, it was just like, hey, y'all come over here. We're doing this step, and we finna go over to the top. So from the top.
I was trying to show them a warm welcome. I was just like, hey, you guys can fall right on in. Come on and be blessed and learn this.
If you wanna believe that, you go right ahead. Like he said, if he's a choreographer, he is in choreographer mode, and it is not the nicest thing. It's like, all right, come on, let's go, chop. And so it was definitely that. We got in there. We were not picking up the dance moves.
Babies was not getting it at all.
We're not. I was like, hey, man, I think I need to be out of this one. Sit this one down.
Miss Val was not having that. She was like, no, y'all gonna be in it.
No. So I think that's what leads us to the characters.
Simplification.
Oh, God.
Simplified that whole thing.
Oh, God.
The characters of the show?
Of the show.
Oh, yeah. So we getting the characters now. Now, mind you, because I'm the choreographer, Miss Val, and we're doing the Wiz, Miss Val's version of the Wiz, because it's the Wiz, but it's with Miss Val's spin on it. So, stuff is about to be off the chain. So, she tells me, now there's 3 male characters in there, in the Wiz. There's the Scarecrow, there's the Lion, and there's the Tin Man, right. That are strong characters. And so she says, which character do you want to be? She lets me know, like, the songs, and she asked me who I wanted to be. So after considering, I was like, okay, I think, and she's doing the newer version, the one with, like, Neo and, I can't remember the girl.
Neo. Yeah.
What's the girl from that show, Glee?
Neo.
No, the girl from Glee.
Amber
Riley. Yes, that one. She's doing that one. So, because I like her voice. But, so she's doing that one. And she says, which do I want to be? So I loved Neo's version of that song that he did. It felt like it fit my voice. It's soothing. It's light. Let it be light. Let it be light.
Oh, God.
It was like, and so I was like, okay, cool. I think I want to do the Tin Man. He didn't have a whole bunch of lines, but he had enough. So I'm like, okay, that would be a great position for me. So I tell her, I would like to be the Tin Man. I say this. I would like to be the Tin Man. And so she was like, okay. And so I'm thinking, I'm Tin Man. That's it. And no, she did ask. She was like, you don't want to be the Scarecrow? And I was like, well, I was thinking about the song choice, and I think I would rather the Tin Man. So she was like, okay. So then we show up to rehearsal.
Right after the dance.
And she passes out scripts.
All right, let's go over lines. Mind you, I guess people had already been working on lines or something, because she had...
Yeah, this is like the 5th rehearsal.
Right. So, yeah, we were like literally...
They were late.
We were late to the game. Not late to rehearsal, late to the game.
And late to the rehearsal.
So we get a copy of the script, and so
we hadn't gone over the scripts yet. So she didn't give us I had just been teaching dance.
Right.
These rehearsals. And because it was pretty hard and it's a lot of dance numbers. And so now we all get these scripts. Right. And she passes them all out. And we're like, okay, we got the scripts. And in the scripts, we have the characters. So I'm expected to read for the Tin Man.
Oh, yeah.
That's what she done already told you.
That's what happened. That's what happened. Because I was trying to figure it out. But yeah, she had told me to prepare these songs for the Tin Man, and she gave it to me.
Unbeknownst to me.
Oh God, she gave it to me like 2 days before the rehearsal. She was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna give you this part," and she emails me this. Okay, yeah, she did email me the script. She emailed me the script. She emailed me the song, all that jazz. And
this is the same time she was asking me which one I wanted to do. I already said it to me.
But I did not have the full song covered. I knew the melody and the gist of it. And so we get to rehearsal. She let Tierra know which part she was doing, of course. But we get to rehearsal and she passes out the script. Let's go over lines.
Now, mind you, there has been no casting, so no one has a set role yet. Right. It's like we're doing a reading of the show, and she's going to pick the cast based off how you perform tonight. Right. Except for me, I am the only person that legit in bold. It was like Ty Scarecrow.
Oh yes.
I'm like now, and I'm looking, and I'm like, wait. There's no cast.
Oh yeah.
But my name was in bold.
Oh yeah.
Very large, probably at like 16 or 17, 18 font point size.
Bold and italicized.
Oh, God. And it said Ty Clark Scarecrow. Now she just asked me 2 days ago which one I wanted to be.
You know.
And then she was like, that wasn't the right choice. You're gonna be Scarecrow. Wrong answer. So in case you didn't know, you're gonna be Scarecrow because it's in bold. Okay, so I'm looking through and I said Scarecrow. I was like, she was like, go ahead and read for Scarecrow. So I'm like, oh man.
But yeah. So yeah, we start reading and we get to my part, and
we get to your song.
My part. Because I had some words and all that before I had a song. So we're reading, and, this is my first time doing anything in drama, my first time doing anything concerning, scripts and all that, know.
Yeah, man. It was your first time?
Man, I was a little, virgin. I was a virgin. Yeah, so she threw us in there, and I thank God for it,
Oh, yeah.
She threw us in there.
She gonna throw you to the wolves.
But yeah, it was that, and we were reading the lines, and she heard Tierra say a line, whatever, it was some line that she was like, oh, who said that? Whatever. So we got through all that, and then she was like, all right, song. And so I'm the first one for whatever reason.
Hello.
For whatever reason, I think she wanted to hear my voice. I don't think she heard my voice, and so she's like, you got your song yet? I was like, I'm feeling so uneasy. I'm about to sing in front of a whole group of people I don't know. It's some people from the church I recognize but don't know. And so here we go. Put the song on. Nerves. Just all kinds of nerves just flood my mind. And I was like, oh God. I'm forgetting the word to the song. I'm stumbling. I'm stuttering. And so next thing
just
I know,
ain't singing the song right.
Next thing I know, someone from the church, Ty counted for you.
Oh yeah.
Ty said you better sing that song, and he's over there the whole time, just like coming for me. Like, I'm gonna get that song. You ain't even doing it right. Like,
now, mind you, I've been practicing this song because she asked me who I wanted to be, so I've been like recording myself singing this song. I'm like, I done fell in love with the song. Get there, I'm Scarecrow. And he's singing a song and then jacking the song up. Do you know how you feel when you supposed to be doing something and somebody else got it, and you be like, but listen, I could do it though.
Favor ain't fair. That's all I can tell you. Favor ain't fair.
You're right.
Turns out we ain't even do the song.
Ain't even do it. She done changed every single one of our songs.
Oh God. We didn't even do it. But that was a fun show.
It was fun. Fun. And so so that's how we originally met. Through Miss Val.
Yes. Faith Works.
He stole my song and my character, and I didn't like it. But so after meeting them, and I got his number because I needed to teach them the choreography because they wasn't getting it. So we had to have like extra rehearsals. So I can make sure that they was looking good on the stage.
Oh God.
And the two left feet was going where they needed to go.
Amen.
And then upon us texting and getting closer together, we started talking about music. And like, bruh.
This topic.
Music, you know, when music is in your heart.
Oh God.
When it's in your heart,
you look
and you connect.
You
connect.
And you look for others, you know, like you're saying, to connect, and like, you know, you want to share that, you know.
Right.
It's like this peach cobbler that you got. You know? And you be like,
talk about it.
Well, no, I want to share the cobbler.
You won't be sharing the food though.
Share
Hold
the
on,
cobbler.
what else? Jesus.
Okay.
It's like when you come into the goodness.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes. In the mighty name of.
But no, like for real. So it's like music, and we have this similar taste in music.
Right.
So
similar.
He would be like, oh no, you need to check this dude out, and this dude is dope or whatever. So he'll send it to me, and I'm like, yo, he already on my playlist. Like I got this, and so I'm like, all right, well, you need to check this person out. Man, that song, you just now find out. We like, what? Like, so we kept bouncing songs off each other.
This happened for weeks. Like,
right.
Weeks.
And trying to surprise the other person, like, I'm gonna find a song that you ain't heard.
Hey.
And you gonna like it. And then, you know, you put me on a couple little tracks. You did throw me on a couple of tracks. Well, you know, I had to throw them back. Had to throw some of them back.
Amen.
And so from the music, we just started talking. And we would talk music all the time. It was like, we both were vocalists.
Right.
And I did not know that we went to the same church.
Yeah. Cause he was running, like y'all, he was running.
I wasn't running.
The baby was running for his dear life.
I just wasn't trying to join that church.
Listen, running.
I was not.
Dietrich had got a song out called Running.
That's okay.
That's what you were doing.
Well, I ran for my life.
You grabbed your shoes and left it.
I wasn't trying to join the church. I was like, you know, I'm gonna come.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come and see what they talking about. And I'm gonna leave on out.
Because a certain somebody was trying to get him for a good.
Oh Lord, you joining the church? Come on, bro. We ready? I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna just stay on over here.
Oh God.
And
running.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But we went to the same church, and so now, you know, they trying to get me involved in the church. But because we like enjoyed the play so much with Miss Val. You know, there was a playwriter in me. You know, I wrote a play when I was like 14, and I had never revisited it. And so, you know, got the Tyler Perry out, but everybody wanted to be Tyler Perry.
Oh, Lord.
Because he done busted up with Medea and, you know, made it.
Everybody.
He's a whole mogul in the streets. And, you know, I said it right. I was saying Mongol. I don't know why.
You were.
I was like, he's a Mongol. Like, wait, no, it's
I think that's like an out thing, right?
I don't know. It reminds me of mongoose. I don't know why I was
Mongol. I think that's what a Mongol.
Look it up. Mongol. What is the definition of a Mongol? Because I definitely was saying it.
It's like, you know, like the English guy. Never mind. So it's somebody who's retarded. That's what a Mongol.
Well, we don't want to be that. And Tyler Perry, I wasn't calling you a retard.
Oh my God.
That is crazy. And the term I think is mentally challenged. We can't say retard.
Who can?
Anymore. We're not supposed to say that.
Who?
It's offensive to the people.
Who? To
the people who carry that affliction.
Who?
You sound like an owl.
I'm just wondering who can't say what. God has given me the freedom of the speech.
Don't say freedom of speech in America now, because you can't say nothing without offending somebody.
I have a dream where I can exercise my right of the freedoms of the speeches.
He had a dream and he gone now.
He did. He gone.
They done took him out by one of his own. Lord Jesus.
He was white.
He was white?
He was white.
Are you sure?
He was white.
A black man. I thought a black man got him. Come on now. Show me. Teach me something. I thought his killer was black. But, yeah, we trying to look up.
James Earl Ray, white man.
He a white?
White man, Ray.
Single shot fired from his, what kind of rifle?
Rifle,
Remington.
I knew this.
Okay, I stand corrected.
I knew this.
Well, somebody black shot somebody else. Was it Malcolm X? No.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
A black person shot somebody.
I don't know, sir. I don't know my black history, but I do know that James Earl Ray, the white man, shot the black man, and the black man died.
Well, whatever. So, hey man, I stand corrected. I'm okay.
Hallelujah.
I humbled myself.
Hallelujah,
He was James Earl Ray.
Hallelujah, yeah.
That's a whole bunch of first names. It's a bunch of them. James Earl, They probably called him that. But so where were we at? We was talking about the playwright. Yes, because I was young and I wanted to write a play. And Tyler Perry. Yeah. Okay. Amen. So we back. So I had been writing a play, and
yeah, because I remember that prophet came.
He did.
He reignited that spark back in you.
He was like, you should never be broke another day in your life because you like to write plays and you like to dance and you can sing or act and all of this stuff. And I was like, oh, Lord. He's like, you need to play the piano. And I never learned how to play the piano.
Well, to God be the glory.
I'm about to learn. I'm going to learn it.
Amen.
This day of the month in 2019, I declare I'm going to learn it.
In the name.
I'm going to know.
In the mighty name.
I'm going to learn. And so we started talking about plays, and we were meeting. We met on the top of this hotel, on the top.
Yeah,
with the
it
pool.
Was so beautiful out there.
Hey, man, what was that? Was it the Omni?
I think it was.
It was a beautiful hotel.
It was so beautiful.
We was up at the top, and we just chatting, talking about this play, and I'm going through it, and it was funny. And then he realized where I had drew some inspiration from. Mm-hmm. And he was like, yo, I used to love that movie. And so we started, collaborating on that. And so from then, we just kept going. So now we writing this play. And then the play went to them getting me involved in Christmas. So before this dude met me, because he likes to Facebook stalk people.
Listen, hold on. But let's pause right there.
I'm just saying.
He calls it Facebook stalking. I call it being knowledgeable of who's about to be in my circle, right?
So you trying to call it research.
I'm calling it research. It is research.
Facebook
because
stalking.
Look, this is the thing. Like, if I hear your name come up and I don't know who you are and you're about to be involved in my life, and you got a Facebook, trust and believe.
Hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your husband.
I've looked at it. I looked at your friends. I looked at your stories. I looked at it all. I know who you are before I know who you are.
So just beware. If he coming for you, he gonna be all up in your page.
I'm just saying.
Watch what you put in social media because it's people like him who be searching.
I'll be out there.
Okay.
I'm in these streets.
Well, anyways, I got Facebook stalked. And he found out. Well, you knew I could sing from the show though, but I mean, I think you found out that I could sing a little bit too, because that show I don't really think it showcased my voice, my vocal range.
I was like, oh Lord,
because that song was.
I said,
sometimes them songs be the strangest songs. People like I can't sing like that, but Miss Val be knowing who to give certain songs to, so she be knowing people's voice. But yeah, so. The song was Jesus is the reason.
Very good.
For the season.
Your favorite nephew, your favorite uncle, your favorite cousin, your brother.
We had to sing that. Let's talk about that real quick because
God,
we was in the room.
Oh Lord,
and I
had to teach the vocals on that.
He had to teach the Burkers. That's why I was like, okay, dude, no vocals and stuff. And now I knew vocals. I wouldn't say that I'm a vocal teacher. I did have to teach parts before, but that ain't my specialty. I do it if I got to. But
I know how to throw some raggedy vocals together.
Not raggedy. They be beautiful. I caught that. They be beautiful. But this man like actually does that. Like knows parts. He listens to all that stuff. So anyways, he's in there teaching parts. Well, we had a specific gentleman in there that was just struggling. I don't know why. For whatever reason, he was struggling a little bit. And come to find out, he was a music major.
Yes, he is.
And so he studied. He went to school for music.
That's what he does.
And so he was acting like he didn't know the lyrics and stuff. Now, the lyrics to that song is very, very simple. Very, very simple. And then, Google is everywhere. So you can pull it up right on your phone with the quickness. Yeah. And so it's like, okay, pull up the words and just read them and sing. And then we playing the track because we don't have no instrumental. We playing the actual track from, Kirk Franklin. So you're hearing what they're saying. And we done played it and we listened to it and then we stop it and then we try to do it. And so dude was acting really, really timid in the rehearsal, and like each rehearsal, he was, I can't sing. Okay, well, I'm gonna do that part. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay, and so we like, okay, cool. And then so here comes the night because it was for Christmas. And was it night or was it day?
Definitely morning service.
Morning service. Okay.
Morning service.
So we singing during the morning service. Now, mind you, the last time We had the thing. We had practiced everything. It was like, okay, hey, sir, you're going to sing these parts.
Right. I got my part.
And I got my part. Because we were both leading the song together equally. It was not, it was like, he get a verse, I get a verse.
Right.
Then we come together and we lead the vamp.
Right.
He lead the first part of the vamp. I lead the second part of the vamp. He lead the first part of the vamp again. I lead the second part of the vamp. So it's literally half and half.
That was the agreement that y'all had.
And then after that, because what the gentleman who was over it wanted us to kind of take line from line. So he was supposed to do one line, I was supposed to do the line, he was supposed to do another line, I was supposed to do another line. Tag team, right? And so then that night before we had it at the actual service, he said, no, you just take the whole first half of the bridge and you take the second half of the bridge. And so I was like, okay, cool. So I didn't know if he texted the other gentleman, so I went ahead and texted him as well. I was like, hey, he said this. Are you cool with that? Dude was like, yeah, that's fine. That works for me. Right. So when you say, yeah, that's fine, you think that there's an understanding that, okay, all is well. Right. We're going to show up and we're going to have fun and we're going to give God praise. Amen. So we get there. We're singing a song. When I tell you,
oh God,
a spirit of takeover was in the house.
The boldness.
I mean, boldness came out. Cause no more timid.
Oh God.
No more timid. Knew the words. Knew the runs, knew everything. Took over the whole song.
Yes.
And I'm like, I couldn't even get in. I was like, what I'm not gonna do is fight.
Oh no, you don't do that. Don't fight on the stage.
Like if you taking over, I'm gonna just go ahead and let you. I'm like, okay, you must want the song, so I'm gonna just go ahead and back on up and let you go. And so I did not sing until I heard "Sing Time," you know, and I was like, okay, let me go ahead and sing then. But the spirit of takeover was all over the song, and I was like, what in the world? When cause legit, you know, when people be acting real humble and they just like I can't.
y'all praying for me?
Bear with me. I got to. And they just bust out like they got a code and they just go.
Soloists be doing that, boy.
That's
they didn't learn the game.
That's kind of what happened. So after that, we had by this time we had been talking about this music. We had gotten close. We talked working on this play together, and then we was like, what you want to do in life? Like what is it that you want to do? And dude was like, I want this building. I want to have this building. I want to create this.
Don't be telling them everything. Like, they got to stay tuned.
Yeah. You got to see what's going to come out at the Musty Belly Buttons.
Hello.
But so he, our goals were similar, and they like legit
very similar.
Were like, what? Who are you? And where did you come from? Similar. Like, why am I now just running into you?
Right.
And it was like everything that I wanted. And what was crazy about it was, this dude he typed it up. I wrote mine in a journal of everything that I wanted. He typed his up, formal, on like everything. I'm like, verbatim, detailed. And so he got his paper and he reading it and stuff. And I'm like looking at my journal and I'm like, yo, we want the exact same thing. And so I had been in business before and I had other business partners, but it was just like, it just never worked out. Like it just never worked out. And I believe it never worked out because of this right here.
Hallelujah!
Of this right here.
Hallelujah!
And other people were plugged in, but they wasn't plugged in. Right. Like it was like they wanted some of the stuff that I wanted, but not like everything. Like when I tell you, my brother right here, like, we legit want the very same things. Yeah. And so he was like, it makes no sense of us to try to make it on our own.
People do that mess.
Yeah.
They be like, I don't want to say in competition, but they just, I think it's ego and pride,
Right.
I got my own thing, you got your, why not build together,
Yeah.
People stupid. And so I had to come to that realization that it would be easier to join forces with this man over here, and then on top of that, we had established a strong friendship.
Right.
So it was like, and we knew how we conducted ourselves.
Right.
So he operated in excellence and did not put out anything other than excellence, and I was the same way.
Same thing.
And so that's what made it even, because I texted him, I was like, I think I want to, link up with you or whatever. Let me know, how you feel about it. And then, we had a whole other conversation, and he never say something about it. And I was like, so did you think about it? He was like, it's an obvious answer, duh.
What are you saying?
So yeah,
we started pumping stuff out, and then what we noticed was whenever we would work on something together, it was like pure gold. Yeah. Like it was like I would say magic, but I don't want to use that term. It was just awesomeness. It just kind of happened.
Amen.
It was like your excellence matched my excellence, and it just excellence plus excellence begets excellence. So it was just like a super excellence. It was like you going from Saiyan to Super Saiyan. Amen. Like it was just like dope. But we went from Super Saiyan to like, you know, Super Saiyan God type. You know what I'm saying? Like it was no like little just one level. Like we was like from one to the beginning, like, to the end. And so it was like, yeah, let's do this. And then we started thinking about what could we do right now. And we talk all the time. And but our conversation's not just talking. We're always like dissecting stuff. And one thing I kept realizing, I'm like, man, people would pay to just listen to the stuff that we talk about. Like people, now not people would pay, people pay. Like people are already doing it. Like we sitting there, we dissecting, you know, services and, you know, dissecting people's like artwork and, you know, websites and just music and all kind of stuff, plays and why they do this and what's this and they should have did this, or and we're like, you know, this would be insightful information for people, and I feel like we deliver it because I think we funny, you know. I mean, you told me that I wasn't funny, but
I mean, I might have said that in past.
You said that a couple times though. You was like, you're not that funny.
I had said that.
You had said that. That's what you had said. That's what you had said.
You got it.
And I was so upset. I'm like, I know I'm funny. I mean, okay, so I'm funny when I'm trying
to tell the
not
truth.
to be
Amen.
funny.
All right, so now
when
we
I'm
said
trying to be funny, it kind of comes off as cheesy.
It's so cheesy.
Sometimes it do be funny though.
Sometimes.
Does
it?
Sometimes.
I don't think so.
But when I'm just being myself, like people laugh at me. You know, are they laughing at me or are they laughing with me?
Dun, dun, dun.
I just thought about that. I'm going to choose that they laughing with me because I'm not like,
unless they tell you otherwise.
Yeah. Let me know. If you love me, tell me the truth. So if you know me, am I funny? Like, I feel like I am. Like, I love telling stories. You know, stuff be coming out.
Yeah.
People laugh. People like to be around. I'm an awesome person.
You are.
My friends describe me as atomic because they say I'm a bit much.
You are.
And I love being a bit much. That's who I am. That's who God created me to be. That's who I'm going to be. So accept me. Well, who said that? Mary J. Blige. Take me as I am.
Did she?
I think that was her.
I don't know.
I don't know. But if she didn't, take me as I am or don't take nothing at all. If you can't accept all of me, you don't need to have any of me.
Amen. So this the same guy, you know, he said he wasn't trying to be my friend and nothing like that. No.
Okay, I was not trying to be this man's friend at all.
Listen, I grew up with the life of a hermit crab, amen. And he just felt so bad for me.
The man was sheltered.
Listen.
I thought I was sheltered. My mom ain't let me do nothing, but that man.
Listen,
Lord,
he just felt so bad for me. I'm like, it's fine with me and a puppy and a goldfish, and you know what I'm saying.
Oh, like Lord, I don't know. He might be clingy.
I was so fine.
I don't know what. I was like, nah, I can't.
And then he interrupted my life. It's like I think he barged his way in. It's like, let me get in there.
You think?
I think so. I think that's what happened.
Because I really didn't want to be your friend.
I mean, it somehow happened.
The music. It was the music. It was the music.
Speaking of music,
what happened?
Done invited me out to a senior home.
Oh my gosh! No, that's not fair. That's not fair.
No, you did. It was a senior home.
Okay, wait. No. Let's look a backstory. Backstory segue. Tangent. So hold on.
Don't be too long.
Okay, I'm trying. You know, I'm long-winded. So I got invited to this thing. People found out I could sing, and they were like, hey, you know, they got musicians here at this country club. So I went to the country club, and come to find out, these are like Grammy-nominated artists who've played.
Or so he said.
Grammy-nominated musicians who've played with, like the people like Layla Hathaway,
so he said.
Sade.
So he said.
Who else? Like big time names. Like I'm trying to think of what's Ain't My Angel. That's Layla. That's not. I mean, Layla remixed it, but who sung it originally? I can't think of her name.
Anita
Baker. I'm like, Lord, But they done played with these people. Prince was one of them too. And so I'm like, man, and the musicians were amazing. Like
armpits, you said
they was,
armpits, you said?
Armpits. I said, and Prince.
Oh.
Armpits. No. We the Musty Belly Buttons.
I
Stick your armpits, stay away.
I
wonder if that's somebody's show. But no, yeah, so they were awesome and very, very talented. And so this was like a showcase. So not a karaoke, but you could get up there and sing, sign up to sing. Some people were, but so I was nervous and I ain't like singing in front of people like that, but I'm trying to break out of that because I'm like, this is what I want to do. So of course I signed up and I sung, and it was like, yo man, you're good. Like, you need to come out to this. And I'm thinking they about to put me on. Like, I'm like, yo, these Grammy nominated freaking musicians. I've never played with, musicians who play for celebrities. And then they've been around celebrities and telling me that I sound good. So I was excited. So they was like, yeah, we're not gonna be at the country club no more. We're gonna be at this other location.
First mistake.
Other location. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, let me invite Mike because we like the same type of music. They was playing good music. There was a great crowd that was at the country club, so I didn't think anything of it. Oh, y'all.
You done invited me. Y'all. Mind you, like he said, we talked about music for weeks on weeks. And I was like, okay, so I don't just go out and just, talking about I'm finna go listen to somebody. I trusted this man. I trusted him.
Y'all, it was not my fault. It was not my fault.
Go on, tell him.
Where was this place at?
Chinese buffet.
They had it in the Chinese buffet.
In the overflow room.
The little secret room where they hold parties and stuff. It was back there. Okay, this a whole buffet. It's in Kissimmee. It's lit up. It got the whole bright signs. Oh, yeah. China buffet here. Oh, it's legit a authentic Chinese buffet. Everybody in there was Chinese. They was Chineses walking up and down. They was Chineses.
They were white people. I saw some black people too.
I mean, eating. But I'm talking about these people was Chineses. So they rented out their little room and they set up shop in there. And then they kept telling them to turn down the music because we was disturbing the people who was eating. It's like, but you knew that there was a band coming. But anyways, so when we get in there, it is packed. Okay, packed. It's like no sitting room. No. I think there was like 2 chairs. Yeah. And then it was charging like $5 to get in.
At the door.
Not out. So them Chineses was probably charging their behinds big time.
What I did was I stood my behind right outside the door.
But so we opened up the door and this man was like, "Oh, these old people! You brought us to a senior citizen."
Well, I was about to pull out my AARP.
I can't. Do you take these? I'm like, okay, so I did not know that it was gonna be all these elderly folks in there.
Oh my god!
But they wanted to hear some good music. So the musicians had changed. The only one I recognized was the bass player. That's the only one I recognized. I didn't remember any of the other ones because I'm like, no, these ain't the same people that was at the other one. And so the band had changed. And I'm like, no, now I know they ain't like had me over here, But anyways, I signed up anyways to sing. Miss Val sung.
Oh, yes, she did.
Miss Val did sing.
Tore the house down.
Tore the house down. Like, I thought I was trying to do something. Well, I don't even remember what I sung. I was sung a sad song. My Funny Valentine. It was old folks. I thought they would have related.
Listen, I was so bored. I was like, oh, God.
You know what? It still sound good.
I was so bored. I said, no, my friend did not just pick.
I did.
My friend did not just pick this song.
I picked My Funny Valentine. It was full of elderly people. I thought that was a song that they could connect to. Mm-mm. Then one of the girls that was with us, she sung Beyonce. Halo. She did Beyonce Halo. I'm gonna leave that there. And then
the shade.
There's no shade on that.
I heard it.
I just
comment if you heard the shade. Yes or no?
I don't think there was shade in that. I'm just saying we're gonna leave it there. But so then Miss Val sings after us. I thought her sister was gonna sing too. Both of them could sing.
Oh yeah, they can. They can.
So Miss Val sings, and Miss Val, like for real, like she did a song that they ain't even know. I don't think the musicians didn't know. She was like, "Look, follow me," basically. And halfway through the song, she drops the mic and walks off.
Oh my god.
And halfway through the song, she drops the mic and walks off and gets a standing ovation.
She's like, I ain't finna fool with y'all.
I'm done. Like, she was like, I'm through.
I ain't finna fool with y'all.
Like, I mean, everybody was in there like clapping. I mean, it was the loudest clap that you heard the entire night. But wait, remember that lady that walked up in there? Like,
you knew she was it. You just knew that she was.
She was the Beyonce of the elderly.
Shut it down.
She was the Beyonce of the elderly.
Listen.
She walked in. She had a big old. She had this huge blonde wig.
Yeah.
And this big old brooch. She had on one of them form. Think about Shaka Khan with a blonde wig with the huge neck choker on. And when she walked in there, the people was like, oh my gosh, she's here. Like, she was just this late. I'm like, oh my gosh, she about to tear the house down. This is after Miss Val too. So I'm like, they can't get no louder than the way they was with Miss Val. So she comes in. And I'm like, she smelled good too. She walked past us. And then look, so I paid $5 to go in. Yeah. Other people paid $5. Yeah. This man and his sister stood at the door.
Oh, yes, we did.
The entire time.
Oh, yes, we did.
They was like, I'm not giving them my money. They stood at the door and they watched from a distance, way in the back. And so this lady proceeds to take the stage.
Oh, God.
And the sounds that came out of her mouth.
Oh, God. They were not a joyful noise.
Utter disappointment.
They were
disappointment.
They were not.
Now, we're all singers. And I'm like, she looked like.
Oh, yeah.
Everything a singer can possess. Okay. Like, you just knew. You know the people who are singers and they cover their throats with scarves and they walk around like, you're writing stuff on notepads because they can't. I'm preserving my voice. Like, she was that type of person. But the sounds that came out were not
disappointing.
It was just like, But even in that, she got a louder response than Miss Val.
Oh yeah, she did.
I mean, it was like these people knew her.
That's why people don't know music. Like,
it was the Beehive.
People think,
they was followers.
Bruh, what we trying to get people to listen to us now.
I mean, what?
You gonna come for the Beehive? Leave the Beehive alone. They like to attack people. They like to sting.
Well, bees do like to sting. I'm sorry, bees.
Listen,
I'm just saying. I'm talking about them, how they support Beyonce.
Okay.
They reverence Beyonce. She got a whole church, the Church of Beezus.
Oh Lord.
So I'm just saying, like, it was like them people, the bees, the bees reverence Beyonce, and them people, them elderlies, was reverence this. I don't even know what that lady name was.
Beyonce. We're gonna call it Beyonce. Hey man, karaoke
Beyonce. Because there was nothing there. But yeah, like, and so I mean, it was an interesting night, but
I mean, we did have fun.
We did. It was fun. I enjoyed myself.
Right.
But I mean, that's basically how we came to be. That's how Musty Belly Buttons was born. And so through this platform, what we're gonna be doing is debunking things, asking questions. You know, people don't ask questions no more. They just go do this and they just do it. Like,
who does that?
Like a lot of people. You know, I feel like millennials, they be trying to act like they don't do it, but they be doing it. They just follow suit. We all in the system. And this is not what you call them? You know, people be having them conspiracy theories. This is not conspiracy. We're not trying to do none of that. We're trying to show the truth.
It's just
the truth as the truth has been presented, unbiased.
Amen.
The truth. So set us free.
Amen.
Set us free.
We just gonna have some conversations. That's all we have.
And we gonna let y'all hear.
That's all it is.
You're gonna be in the know.
I'm just saying.
Because I like to talk. If in case you didn't know.
I mean, you carried the episode for like
the
past 20 minutes.
You got to come on in, bro.
I mean, I was in there, you know.
You got to come on in.
Yeah, but I believe that, you know, through this, I believe that, you know, you guys are going to be entertained. I believe, you know.
I know y'all going to be entertained. You will be smarter from listening. Your life will change.
You know, I believe that there will be some snot, some tears.
Oh.
I believe that's going to happen.
You think?
I believe so.
Do we be talking about stuff that be getting people?
I mean, I believe it's going to happen.
Do you be getting... No, you do be crying.
I cry.
You crying. You a crier.
I cries. You know.
I cried one good time.
Oh, God.
One good time. Over there in that corner. Over there.
Oh, Lord.
That was a one good time. It was coming out. Couldn't stop it.
I mean...
And I'm not a crier.
You say that you aren't.
You think I'm a crier?
I think you are. And I think you've hidden it.
I mean, but I don't cry alone. I cry in the rain, so you can't see that I'm crying.
Do y'all hear this?
I think somebody told me that. I wonder if it was my grandfather. Cry in the rain so nobody knows that.
Foolishness.
Anyways, whatever. But yeah. Get off me. Your life will be changed. Your life, you will be changed for a moment in the twinkling of the eye.
Yeah.
So get ready. Get ready.
Jesus Christ.
Because it's coming soon. And it is going to be quicker or faster than the...
man now.
But if y'all didn't see that video was...
Get ready.
That lady, she was...
It's going to be a lot of references in what we say.
Yeah.
Like, because this is also what we do. Like, we send each other gifts and videos and stuff.
YouTube
is
like, our friend.
Like, this is what we does.
Like, do we need to, like, start tagging videos that we use?
I was thinking about that.
Like, just so people can stay up. So, because we're going to be using the references.
It's going to be...
If you ain't see Bon Qui Qui, go look at Bon Qui Qui. Go look at the Ghetto Hair commercial. Go look at... You know,
Sweet Brown.
You got to know Sweet Brown. You got to know Melinda Duncan Brown. My name, Melinda Duncan Brown, baby. You know, the people of Detroit.
Well,
you know,
just stay on the up and up.
It's a couple of videos. It was a tornado, girl. Like, I mean, this is a whole bunch. I was going to get a piece of burger. You know, it's just a whole bunch of videos that we can just make fun of because they put it out there on the web. And
the interwebs.
They did it to themselves. Know this. Anything that you send out, be that it may be a text message, if you push send and it goes somewhere, know that it is on the web. Just please know. Okay? I just tried to uncover some knowledge to you so that you know whether it's a picture, it doesn't matter what it is out there for the world to see. So if you don't want people to see it, don't send it. Okay?
And talking to you millennials.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Because old people don't even have
Hello, remember that lady was like, they're going to take my picture and put it on the internet. They're going to have a naked body and post my face on it. Remember that lady?
They was so paranoid. She was
not playing.
You know, I still, like, I'm at the bank and I see, you know, this old man, he pulls out this flip phone. I'm like, bruh, they still selling flip phones.
They do sell flip phones for old people, just for old people.
I wonder if they still sell the rotary phones. You know,
they do. My aunt got one. My aunt Cheryl has.
She is not dialing a rotary.
She does have one.
Oh my god!
I'm like,
she used it.
Cheryl. Yeah, that's her main phone. I was like, oh, this is so ancient. And like, you gotta wait for each one. Well, I mean, she got a cell phone too, but that is her phone. I ain't gonna do you like that, Aunt Sure. I love you.
I mean, he put you out there.
One. She got one.
Sure, I need to see a picture of this now. Send it to the Musty Belly Buttons.
I miss my Aunt Sure.
Oh, you miss her?
She up in New York.
Oh, I thought you said she dead.
No, she ain't dead. Don't you
rebuke.
My Aunt Cheryl is yet alive.
You said I miss her.
I miss her because she...
You should have elaborated.
Well, I don't see her. She in New York.
I miss seeing my Aunt Cheryl. You see how that just cleared that all up? Wait, it don't.
That's what I said.
It don't.
I said, oh, you said I miss seeing, and I just said I miss her.
Yeah.
Either way.
How could you say that?
I miss... You just have to say it, and I guess I should have just...
It sounds like she dead.
Well, I don't... Just stop thinking death on people. Like... But... I mean, she ain't got the...
I was about to say something, but I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah, hello. Don't be speaking no that rebuke in the name. And the
that song.
Name. Which one? What?
Replay.
Oh Lord.
Over you.
Goshen. Lord, that's a whole nother topic. Do y'all know what Goshen is? If you don't know what Goshen is,
go to Exodus.
Exodus. It's a new CD that somebody done put out recently, and
Donald Lawrence in the Tri-City.
I wasn't gonna say no names.
Oh,
but,
it's
you done disclosed it.
I mean, because the man might come and give us a blessing. But yeah, Donald Lawrence and Tri-City singers.
Came out with a song.
This is a whole plug.
It is.
You know, he got a whole album talking about the exodus of the Israelites from Egypt.
Goshen.
And all that.
Goshen. If you didn't know Goshen was a place outside of Egypt. That's all I'm gonna say. It was outside of Egypt. Well, but it was under Egyptian rule, but it was far enough that, they weren't like all up in their business. Yeah. Like they was protected from the plagues and all of that stuff.
But you forgetting it's a door right here in the studio?
Yes, it's a door right there in the studio, but I don't want people, knowing that that's a door in the studio, so I covered it.
Okay.
I covered it with a mighty curtain. And it looks so much better covered. Cover that door. Cover that door.
It does.
coming all the way. You see where I messed up trying to hang it up?
I was looking at that.
Ooh, them holes is deep.
Oh Lord.
Like, them holes are deep.
Amen.
But yeah, so we hope that you enjoy this. We're gonna be doing these and putting these out, and we want you guys to listen and subscribe and share and like.
Subscribe.
And you know, it's gonna be our personality.
And hit the bell button. Hit that. We should have told y'all this at the beginning.
What the bell button do?
The bell button let them know we uploaded something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we should have told y'all this at the beginning. I'm gonna put it at the beginning. I'm gonna put this at the beginning. Hit the bell button.
Musty Belly Buttons with an S or MB squared, because that's what we got. Well, that's what we out here doing.
Are y'all there?
Hashtag Musty Belly Buttons.
Are y'all there?
Are y'all there? Are y'all there?
I'm her.
That come from Stephen Darby. That man is the truth.
I'm her.
I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm her. I'm Heather.
Oh,
we ever are. We ain't got no fur.
That part.
Cause we her
That part.
in America. Them R's is strong.
Oh my God. The man's
Strong.
country. He's country.
Is that country though?
He country.
I thought he was like from Chicago.
No, that is country.
Are we there?
Are y'all there?
There. Like, that's a tagline. If it wasn't one, we need to come up with a tagline for ourselves.
I think we had some.
We did?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
But
when they coming back,
we got apparel coming.
we got a pearl.
A pearl.
Pearl. We got a pearl. Look out for something. Okay? Y'all need to support. We need your support. Okay? We two young black men out here trying to spread the truths. You thought I was going to say the N-word.
Uh-huh.
I ain't saying that because we ain't that.
Amen.
Do you know what one of those is? That sounds so Iggerish.
Oh, God.
Right there. One of those is.
Oh,
Do you know what one of them are? That term.
Uh-huh.
Even though it was a term to describe us.
Yes.
Now it's more like a mentality.
Okay.
You know, because they talk about white people could be those. They saying, you know, Chineses could be those. I hope I'm not offending nobody by saying Chineses. I got that off of Tropic Thunder. He said it was plural. He was like, you don't say Chineses. And I just always thought that was funny. So I just been using that forever.
You said you got some Chinese food out there.
Yeah, Chineses. I like it. That's kind of like when I was in Baton Rouge and the lady was telling me that her baby needs some pantses. And I worked in the office at a school, and I thought that this was like a subject or like I thought it was a utensil that she needed for class. And I was completely taken back. She was like, "Yeah, my daughter needs some pantses. She needs some pantses." And I'm like, "Okay, is this a protractor? Is it a ruler? Is it is it something you need for math? Like, is it a particular type of pencil?" I didn't know what this was. Some pantses. And that's exactly what she kept saying. And so and y'all know I talk very proper a lot of times when I'm in the business area. And so I walked in there in the office and it's full of all the staff. And I was like, this lady said she needs some pantses. And everybody immediately bust out laughing. And I was so embarrassed. And I'm like, what's so funny? Because I did not get it. And I was like, she said she needs some pantses. And she kept saying that. They was like, she needs some pants. I was like, but that's not what she said. She said pantses. But yes, apparently in Baton Rouge, people call pants pantses.
Oh, Lord.
Pantses.
You are from the north because I would have caught on to that.
Really?
You from the north?
Pantses?
That's.
I don't know.
I think it's like Southerners. We have our understanding of terminologies.
But okay, maybe if she said pantses, I probably still wouldn't have got it. But she was like pantses. She needs some pantses, and she kept saying it fast, so it was like pantses. Like it was just like I should understand what she's saying.
Did she like point when she said it to
No, she did not point at anything. She was like, "My daughter needs some pantses. She needs some pantses. She needs some pantses."
Oh God!
And she just kept saying it. And I'm looking at this lady like, I don't know what the heck you saying to me. It's foreign. I had no idea. And she was talking about pants the whole time. I felt so dumb. I felt dumb. And you calling them pants.
Listen.
Well, anyways.
The enemy is tricky, you know.
So if you didn't know, pants is for the people who are up north who didn't know. Those are pants. So if somebody say that to you.
You better talk to your people at home.
No.
Hello?
But that's what we come here to do, is to shed knowledge. Share it, shed it. Debunk, untruths. And we not, if you got a topic that you would like us to talk about, maybe we might look at it. I ain't might be about to make no promises. Talk about something we gonna look at I don't know.
We might look at it. We don't know if we're gonna
talk about it on this platform, because some people be throwing some crazy stuff.
And then talk about Area 51.
I got a lot of stuff to say about Area 51. You do? I do. And the UFOs, I done found the origin. Hello, the real origin.
I'm gonna cut this off.
But we out of time. We done went over the time. This supposed to be 20 minutes. Long-winded.
How do we do that? Well, 6, 5, 4, Musty Belly Buttons.
Musty Belly Buttons.
Musty Belly Buttons.
Signing off. We out.